Hello, so we are back, and this time we have a nice laptop to repair. This is a Lenovo ThinkPad X1. Looks like a new one. The problem with this one, pressing the power button, dead. Now this job is coming from a computer business. Let's check the email. So they are saying the Lenovo no longer powers on and also does not take any charge when a charger is plugged in. So I will say, let's plug a charger and let's see what it's doing. We have USB-C only. We have the meter here. Plug in the charger. And the meter is not coming on. Plug in the charger and the meter it is coming on. And we have 5 volts. So clearly the PD controller is not working. Now it's very interesting. Why only on one port? Because from what I can see here, both should work. Or at least this one with the, you see, the charger sign. But this one is not working at all. No. From the other side, no, nothing. I will say, let's open the laptop and let's have a look inside. But before we are starting, let's speak about today's video sponsor, PCBWay. PCBWay is your one-stop solution based on the fact that all kinds of PCBs, 3D printing, CNC, sheet metal are available from them. Every new register, they are getting $5 welcome bonus, which is about 10 PCBs. So you will get 10 PCBs for free. All you have to do is to pay for the postage. Now I did check myself the PCB quality. We can clearly see here we are speaking about a top-notch PCB manufacturer. Now don't forget you can check the link on the description and you can place your first order. Now let's go back to our repair. What can be the reason why the PD controller is not working? It's Tuesday, 29 degrees outside, proper hot. Wow. Probably this, no, it's not, because the Wi-Fi is here. So this is the 3G card, right? Yeah. This board is looking quite nice. So probably this is an expensive laptop. We can see nothing here. Let's make some space, and we do have access to the power supply and stuff. So we can check the main power rail like usual. First, let's check if we have any voltage from the battery. So here we have 0 volts, nothing. Capacitors, here we have nothing. Okay, so let's check for short. So here is from the battery, of course, is not shorted, and here we have 0 ohms. I mean, why you will have 0 ohms on a current sensor? Doesn't make sense. You can see we have a current sensor with 0 ohms, 1 ohm, whatever. So this is not right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come with the power supply like usual. I'm gonna lower the voltage down to like 1 volt. We need a ground, and we have a ground. I need a thermal camera. Thermal camera checked. Let's see. So coming with the current exactly on that current sensor here, and it's taking 2.4 amps. And what is getting hot with 2.4 amps, 2.3 amps, what is that? It's a, no, it's not a capacitor. No. I believe it's an inductor. Yeah, so we came with current here. But then we have here an inductor, which I'm not sure what it's doing. So clearly the short is on this side. Okay, this is a dual MOSFET. 1 second. It's interesting. So you see, this is like a new model. So you have a dual MOSFET. This is a power supply, clearly. Or actually is the power... No, it's not. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So this is the power supply which is creating the main power rail. So you have a dual MOSFET here. Then this little thing, it's a dual MOSFET because you have two gates. You can see them. So this power supply it is charging the battery and is providing the main power rail at the same time. Okay, so the short is before the power supply which is creating the main power rail. Yeah, the power management chip want to know what current is going. Then you have what current is going to the battery here. Then not sure why we have an inductor here. This is strange. Because apart from, okay, here should be 19. You know, the current is not coming from the USB-C straight here. So somewhere we have like two MOSFETs. Then from that two MOSFETs, the power is coming here. Yeah. So why this inductor, which is L, you can see it's inductor, is getting hot. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come with the current here on this side of the inductor. So let's do it. Let's see. Probably a dead PD controller. Yeah, can be. So wait 1 second. So on this side of the inductor, okay, something is getting hot, and on this side of the inductor, well, actually it's a capacitor. No way, is the capacitor next to the inductor? Yeah, can be. One of these capacitors is gone. So I'm gonna use some alcohol. So coming with current on the inductor. Check there. I mean, for some reason, both capacitors are getting hot. From the first one, it's getting evaporated very quickly. Huh. Not sure what should I say. Because check here, the heat is kind of like spread here, which is strange. So it's very possible this short is actually on the other side of the motherboard. Check there, you can see. Huh. So both capacitors, yeah, you can see are getting hot at the same time. You can see. So I don't think two capacitors are shorted. This is quite like, you know, a big coincidence. No. I think the short is on the other side of the motherboard. That's what I think. My opinion. So what do you think? Same, yeah? Yeah. Okay, let's make some space and let's take the motherboard out quickly. Pretty nice, yeah? You can, it's user swappable jack port. And also you have a user swappable USB port. Unexpected from Lenovo. Actually, I think the Lenovo is the only one. They are using swappable USB port. We have the fingerprint here. Good. Then we have a bunch of antennas. Perfect. Can we take the board out? Yeah, we can. And the board, it's out. I forgot to take this out. Yeah. I can't see anything on this side of the board. This is untouched. So I said somewhere here means somewhere here. Let's have a look. Let's try to get rid of the foil. Okay, on the other side, lol. Okay, that's nice. So on the other side, we have capacitors. This one, huh? Or not? Here, yeah, this one. We have capacitors here. Let's check the capacitor to be sure we are checking exactly on the same point. Yeah, short. So coming with the power supply and alcohol. Not sure which is ground and plus. Yeah, check that capacitor. You seen that one? Yeah. So that one instantly is getting, the alcohol is getting evaporated. So what do you think? Let's remove the capacitor. The capacitor is removed. Do we have short there? Let's check with the multimeter. No short. Ah, no, here. Yeah, no short, you can see. Okay, we need another capacitor. Very soon I will run out of capacitors. Check there. We use like two already. Now I'm gonna use one more. I will be capacitor starving. And the capacitor is out. Good. And we have to solder the capacitor. Here. Let me focus. Perfect. Check there. Yeah, we replaced the capacitor. Good. So what about now? It will work or not? That's the question. But why that port was not working from the beginning? Yeah, it should be fine. Plug in the charger. 5 volts. No, it's not working. No. And this one? This one is working. We have the charging light and we have 19 volts and the board started. Check there. Okay, this one is not supposed to charge, right? Wait 1 second. Why the light switch off? Why is not working anymore? Yeah, don't worry, we have more capacitor. Do you think some capacitor got shorted again? No, it's the port. Check here. Yeah, when we are moving the... Okay, let's check the port. The port inside is looking good. I mean, we can clean it a little bit. And nothing. You know what? Let me plug this cable only. It's working. It's my meter. My meter died. What is wrong with my meter? Probably the connector got... Yeah, check here. When I'm moving the meter... Wait, but why when I'm holding the port down? Huh? Do you think it's my meter or... No, it's not my meter. No, check that. Check that. It's the port. Yeah, okay. Let's fix that. Yeah, so basically this board had two different faults. But you know what? On the other side of the board, what is this? So I'm not sure if this is liquid damage or someone replaced the port, but the port looks like it's genuine. Ha, yeah, check here. So here we have the MOSFETs, that two MOSFETs. And we have two fuses. But the fuses should be good. Not sure if the fuse on the second port. Yeah, is gone. Yeah, so this one is good, this one is not good. You know why this fuse is burned? Because the second port, which I said maybe, you know, is not supposed to charge, actually the fuse is burned. Yeah, the fuse is not good. No, it's not short. So we're gonna replace the fuse with a genuine one. This board had more faults. So one was the capacitor, the second is the fuse, then is the charging port. This one which I'm moving and is charging when I'm moving the port. Good. Let's do the fuse. Perfect. This is a proper calibrated fuse. Yeah. If we are plugging the charger now on the second port, yeah, on this one, which was not working, we have the charging light. We have 19 volts. Fan is spinning. Okay. So this one is left to be repaired. Yeah. You see, when I'm bending the board, actually it's working. Let's do it. Let's do it. Good. So we need, I need a bigger nozzle. 1 second. We need 350 degrees. That's all what we need. 350. The port should not melt with 350. I think the port is stuck on the board with some glue. That's what I think. So I need a knife. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, it was stuck with some glue. And we have the port. You remember, yeah, 350 degrees. Now let's prime the pads with, we have some resin and 180 degree solder wire. Good, good, perfect, perfect. Looking good, right? Yeah. Now let's solder the port back. Same temperature. You can go even lower because we replace the solder. You see the plastic is not getting melted. Perfect. And the port, it is soldered in place. So what do you think? It will work or not? That's my question. Hmm? Let's cool down the board a little bit. Plug in the charger. And it's working. Solid. Hmm? From the other side, the port is working fine. I can bend it. All good. So what do you think? 3 faults. The fuse, the capacitor, and the port. Yeah. Perfect. Let me quickly put the board back. Everything back in place. Plug in the charger. And the laptop, it is coming on. We have the charging light there, and the laptop should come on, right? Now we have battery, it is coming on. Is rebooting. We reset the BIOS. Rebooting again. And we have picture. Check there. Huh? Has a M2 drive here. X1 Yoga. Yeah. What can be the reason? Because if I press enter, it's doing stuff. F1, and we can go on the setup. Yeah, we have a password there. I can only assume it's working fine. Probably the M2 drive is wiped. Anyway, it's taking 51 watts, you can see. And on this board, 51 watts. with my meter just to check how many amps is taking. Let's see. 2.6 amps, yeah. That's 51 watts. And the other port, yeah, 2.6 amps. So it's working great. But it's unbelievable how this laptop actually had 3 different faults. I mean, the capacitor have nothing to do with the USB-Cs. Then we have the fuse burn from this port. Then we have this dodgy port here. Yeah. Anyway, it's fixed. I'm gonna stop now. I will say thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you like the video, and see you on the next one. And enjoy the weather if you like high temperatures. Bye.